everyone, it's me, the Pumpkin MC, and welcome to a first ever video on a brand new series. This series is called World Wednesday, and basically, I find seeds for the Minecraft Xbox One Edition or Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and I basically showcase them to you guys. So it's kind of like there's a fire over there. It's kind of like a seed showcase video, I guess you could kind of say. But yeah, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this episode. Let me know if you have any seeds available in the comments. I'd love to check them out. But yeah, this seed, is a pretty good one. It has here, I'll put the map. I'm in my oh wait, no, wrong hand. Okay, so yeah, the seed has 3 mansions, 4 temples, and 3 villages. So it's a pretty good seed nonetheless. Now, before you basically start and before anything, you have to make sure that it is a classic world size, the biomes are on large, and the find balanced seeds box is checked off. But yeah, the seed should also be on screen right about now. And yeah, hopefully you guys can copy that down. I'll leave it up for a few seconds. And yeah, so the map is basically mixtured between roof forest, ocean, desert, and kind of a plains biome. But yeah, so it's a pretty good seed nonetheless. So okay, so let's just go with where you start. I started in this kind of plains biome right next to this woodland mansion. You can actually see the woodland mansion right there, which I think is pretty cool. I spawned right about there. I always put a beacon where I spawn. And yeah, I'm actually going to drink this right now just so we can kind of get that extra bit of speed and night vision and all that good stuff, especially since we're going underwater to see something. So if you head, I guess, to the northeast a bit, you'll find your first mansion, which is pretty cool. It's just a regular, ordinary mansion. I didn't find any like special diamond block rooms or anything like that with this mansion in particular. I think this one might have a chest at the top, I'm not quite sure, but you guys can explore the mansion for yourself. Pretty standard mansion, but yeah, a good mansion nonetheless. It gives a good addition to the map. So if you go ahead and continue further northeast on the map, you'll find your second mansion, and this mansion I think is a much better mansion because you do have the spider room in here where you I have to break that. Okay, where you can get your cobwebs and all that stuff and your spider spawner, which I think is pretty cool. Which, yeah, I actually kind of love. I did find the diamond block, I call it the diamond block room. I think it's on this corner over here, all the way in the far corner. Yeah, in here. So this room, basically, if you don't know, is a kind of obsidian, almost, I should say, like pyramid star look to it, and if you break just 2 blocks of obsidian, you can get a block of diamond. You can get 1 block of diamond, which is 9 diamonds, like right off the bat. And it's not too far from spawn. You can maybe like barely, maybe if you go like that, you can barely be able to see the beacon in the corner down there, but it's not too far. It's just past the first woodland mansion, which I think is pretty cool. Now, moving on to the first village over here, all the villages are desert villages except for one small village, which is located on the edge of the world. This village is a pretty good one because it does have a blacksmith chest, and inside it is, yes, you guessed it, 2 diamonds, pieces of bread, and some saplings. So besides the 2 diamonds, it's really not that amazing, but you can get 12 diamonds by traveling at least 10 minutes out of spawn, which is pretty cool. And you can also set up a house here, and you have plenty of food to enjoy. So moving further to the east of the map, you're going to find your first ocean monument right here, and you can get a whole bunch of sea lanterns. You can see the Ender Garden right about here. I don't want to kill it, but you can get the Ender Garden. You can get a whole bunch of sponges and all that cool stuff right there as well. The coordinates are right here. I will leave the coordinates on the in the description below, as well as the seed in case you missed it when it was shown in the video. So yeah, don't worry about that. Moving further to the north and northeast, it's basically just a whole bunch of ocean. There's really nothing special there. The main thing that the ocean focuses on is the 2 ocean monuments, and one is further south, which I will get to in a minute. But oh, maybe is there 5 temples? I think there could be 5 temples. That would make sense. But yeah, there is another temple here. There's just a little bit of a hole poking right there, so don't miss it, because I think I might have missed it too. Yeah, there's some pretty good chests. You get some diamond horse armor, golden apple, some emeralds, and some iron. So, I mean, pretty good start, especially since the village is right there. But the next two desert temples has much better loot and is extremely like higher like rarity loot, which hopefully you guys will like. So moving further to the west of the map, it's like I said, so like basically the west of the map is kind of a whole bunch of like land, and then the east of the map is water. Basically, you do have a few rivers running through here, but yeah, it's basically you have a nice plains here in the top left-hand corner of the map, where you can get a whole bunch of animals, even some flowers if you'd like them to decorate your house that you might want to make, or anything like that. And yeah, over here, like I said, was the second village, and it's kind of a small village. It is very long, but at least you do have your library and a crafting table here in case you want to head to this village first. You also have a farm here where you can get a whole bunch of food, which I think is pretty nice. So, yeah, moving down to the south part of the map, like the bottom left-hand corner, you will find your second desert temple and your third temple overall. This temple, I think, does have pretty good loot. Yeah, so you have some iron in this chest, not too spectacular, but in this one you have 2 diamonds and projectile projection 3. So there, right there, you're up to, what was that? I think 9. You're up to 13 diamonds in just that, and just in the whole map so far, without going in any caves. In this chest, you have 2 pieces of gold, Fortune 1 book, which isn't too bad, and you have a golden apple as well. And in this one, you have 2 more diamonds and a golden apple. So where is it? You have 4 diamonds in this chest, so you're up to 15 diamonds and just looking in a few places around the map, which I think is pretty spectacular, and is pretty good loot, especially those 2 books that you got, or that was available there. So moving further towards like the bottom right-hand corner of the map, you will find your third village. And it basically is just a standard village. There is really nothing to it. I mean, there is some farms, but there is no blacksmith or church or anything like that, unfortunately. But yeah. So moving on to your your 4th temple. I guess there's 6 temples overall. Your 4th temple, this is another one where you get some pretty good loot. You have some gold in here. 3 more diamonds. So you're already up to 18 diamonds. 3 emeralds, a Curse of Vanishing, 1 book, and a bit of golden horse armor, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You're up to 18 diamonds already, which I think is honestly, like, really cool by just looking in structures that you found around the map. I didn't seem to find any, like, rare rooms in this woodland mansion. I'm just going to do a double check just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But you do have your 3rd woodland mansion here at the, like, kind of like the almost bottom right-hand corner of the map, which I think is pretty cool. You have access to more, like, I guess, I don't know, books. There's bookshelves in here, like right there. You can see there's a whole library there, which I think is pretty cool. And you can get a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm sure there's chests in the thing that has a whole bunch of loot. Yeah. And then our last temple, which I think is our 6th temple, right? I think, no. Maybe, let's see. There's 2 no. Right? No, maybe 5. I think it's 5 temples. Anywho, you still have a whole bunch of stuff here. You have another ocean monument, which is basically not too far from the other one, actually. I think look, if you go right about here, you can see the first woodland mansion, or the first ocean monument, sorry, right about there, and the second one right about there. So they're not too far from each other, and they're evenly spaced out, which I think is really nice. So the thing that I like about this seed is it kind of has like an even distribution of land and water, which I think is really nice because you kind of get that middle ground between ocean structures and land structures. And this seed is pretty good nonetheless. You can also have a forest fire if you like forest fires. But you get a whole bunch of stuff. You get 3 woodland mansions, 3 villages, 3 desert temples, and 2 ocean monuments, which I think is pretty cool, making it 5 temples overall, which I think is really nice. But yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of our first episode of World Wednesday. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you have any more seeds that you'd like me to show off. Yeah, this is World Wednesday, so I'll basically be uploading, or I'll try to be uploading at least every Wednesday, so you guys can also look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!